Well, the NBA is set to resume the regular season tonight on the heels of their putrid All-Star weekend, which was not well received to say the least.
It's a complete crap.
But in addition to torturing the roughly 5 million poor suckers that tuned in for this weekend's festivities, the All-Star break also served as a week-long respite for all of the players. And now we have 12 games tonight on the docket, with 24 teams in action, and perhaps the juiciest morsel of a game of the entire slate is the Lakers and Warriors. I mean, sure, these teams haven't been the most competitive as of yet this season, as they are currently occupying just the 9th and 10th slots in the Western Conference, which is of course the final two in the play-in tournament. But anytime LeBron and Steph get together, it is sure to elicit interest, as after all, these are the two best players of this post-2010 era, with the two combining to win 8 of the last 12 NBA championships, which featured the two of them playing one another head-to-head in 4 of them. The game would have taken on even more of an increased amount of interest as usual, since this was to be the first meeting of the two following that bombshell report that the Warriors allegedly reached out to the Lakers to inquire about acquiring LeBron James. As the story goes, though, LeBron wasn't interested. But it would have made for some increased amount of drama in tonight's matchup. Unfortunately, that week-long rest just wasn't enough for King LeBron to heal up, as news has just come out that he will be missing his 8th game of the season now. And here's your friendly reminder that Michael Jordan played all 82 of his aged 39 season. James, though, has been complaining of phantom foot injuries this season, which is likely just setting the stage for his next excuse should some hilarious but predictable early round exit befall his Lakers squad in this year's postseason run. Of course, it was just last season that LeBron's camp was leaking fairy tales about some alleged foot surgery he needed after the Lakers were swept out of the Western Conference Finals. The sweeping, despite being in one-possession games late in the fourth quarter in all 4 games, with LeBron gagging all over himself in the clutch and shooting just 7 of 23 in the fourth quarters for the series. But it wasn't LeBron's fault, you see. He needed that foot surgery.
Damn it, he needs surgery.
A surgery, mind you, that he never got. We also saw him go to the well of the injury excuse in a pathetic attempt to wash away the stink of that 2021-2022 season. One of the most hilarious debacles in Bron's entire career, and that is really saying something.
What?
That season, of course, La GM demanded the Lakers sign Russell Westbrook, fresh off of a year where he averaged his 4th triple-double in 5 seasons, and of course, the Lakers front office would acquiesce, adding Westbrook to a roster that included LeBron himself, Anthony Davis, and Carmelo Anthony, but would finish the year just 33-49, missing the playoffs despite being overwhelming odds-on favorite to win the conference that season. James, though, of course, was injured. But perhaps the most hilarious instance of the fake LeBron injury excuse comes to us courtesy of the 2017-2018 season. A year many would stipulate James was not only at his individual best version, but was also the most complete player in NBA history. Despite Bron being at the peak of his powers, he couldn't manage to win a single game in the finals, being swept again in that round. But LeBron, we come to find out, after the series was over, of course, according to him, that he was allegedly playing the last 3 games of that series with a broken hand. This is despite not mentioning anything about it the entire series, never appearing on a single injury report, not alluding to any kind of pain or discomfort at any time on the floor during any of games 2, 3, or 4, and doing this on the way off the court after being eliminated in Game 4. But less than 30 minutes after these handshakes, LeBron would appear at the podium wearing a cast, where he would let us all know that he was in fact playing with a broken hand.
Pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand, so
And now, as the stretch run into the playoffs gets underway tonight, LeBron is just already setting the stage for the next entry into his book of excuses. So while it remains to be seen what the fate of the Lakers will be this postseason, rest assured if it ends with anything less than a championship, it, as always, will not be LeBron's fault.